Welcome, everyone. My name is Rob Pickering, and welcome to the overview of the actual no card product, guys. In this one, we're going to do a little bit of bouncing back and forth. I'm going to take you from the no card website right here, and I'm going to take you directly into the actual product no card. This is going to be the no card that's actually in the App Store and Google Play Market. We're actually using an iPad mini just for demonstration purposes, but we're going to make this interactive and go back and forth. I also have my wingman on the call right here, or what we call our wing girl. She's our operating officer of No Card. Her name is Kathy Jodry. Kathy just understands the product inside and out. She's been obviously with our company since inception. And the reality is she can add a lot of value to this. In this one right here, by this time, you guys have already been through exactly what the position is actually all about. And I really love that, because now if you're here, you're actually interested in a product. And let me tell you something, if you've gotten this far, really important, I think that you guys are onto something, because wait till you see how amazing this product is. And more importantly, the opportunity. You guys saw a couple of our little AI avatar videos that kind of high level talked about the no card promoter position. Guys, the no card promoter position is very powerful, because it also has the affiliate piece to it. It has that two-tier affiliate piece. You also have the ability on the no card to actually sell those different levels, right? So you have the $10 level here, you have the $79 and $99. So there's two levels here. This is powerful. We actually have a dedicated compensation that we'll go through. We just don't want to do it here. I want to really try to find the leaders. We're going to talk a little bit about that also. And you also have your pro teams at $35. So this is all available on nocard.com. Feel free to jump on there. That's KNOCARD.com. You guys can view all this stuff. And the cool thing about it also, I'm also going to reference this because I want you guys to spend some time on nocard.com. I'll show you how powerful it is, and I'll show you why we set it up the way that we did, because this isn't just our website, but this is also your sales tool. Amen? You guys good with that? Kathy, we ready to rock and roll?
Ready, let's do it.
So the cool thing about this is, again, we are going to be bouncing back and forth. In this presentation, I really want you guys to understand what the position that we're actually really promoting out there, and that is our brand consultant position. Just like you guys saw in the other video, please understand that our brand consultant position runs you $119 on a monthly basis. We're going to show you exactly what you guys get for that. But more importantly, you guys get the opportunity. You guys are going to have email, you're going to have training, you're going to have support, you're going to have dedicated no card, you're going to have entire infrastructure that's just behind us. And folks, just so you guys understand, I really, again, believe that you guys need to put some money on the line if this is something that you guys are truly interested in. Listen, I totally understand that money is tight for people, but listen, money is tight for making sometimes decisions that maybe weren't the best opportunity. There's a lot of just garbage opportunities, and you heard it right. I'm calling them garbage opportunities out there. This fast track, make money online, do nothing. Okay, that's called genie in a bottle. Okay, when was the last time that you found a genie in a bottle on the sand? When was the last time? But why do you buy into it every single time you go online? You keep on buying into this, that someone's going to make you $10,000 overnight. It just doesn't work that way. Listen, I don't want to get aggressive with it, but listen, my passion is for the people, is for our customers. If you're looking for genie in the bottle, if you're looking for the $10,000 to sit on your couch and do nothing, this is really not your opportunity. Definitely appreciate your time. I'll definitely log off. Okay. If you're looking at making potentially $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, even as close to your first 30 or 60 days, and I want to show you a real business, a real opportunity, but more importantly, a product that actually solves problems, then I'm going to tell you point blank that you are in the right place. Kathy, would you agree with that? Are they in the right place for that?
Yes, and I love your transparency, that you're just not trying to grab people and give them pie in the sky numbers and BS.
I absolutely can't stand that. And this is why I think that there's too many opportunities that have left dead bodies behind. And one of the largest challenges doesn't even start with them. It actually starts with the company, right? There's too many companies out there that just create garbage products. They start off with the money. All they want to do is make money, and they have to get people to go out there and promote and move this trash, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's not what we're looking at doing. I really live by a philosophy, and Kathy's been with me for literally going on over 15 years, folks. 15 years Kathy's been with me. So she knows who I am, the character. She can tell you that I've been on this track for 15 years. I haven't swayed from it. I don't join other businesses. I'm not with other companies. I don't do other things. No card is what I do. My background is in finance. I worked in the mortgage industry during that time. And more importantly, we've stayed laser focused on this most incredible product. Folks, this is not a product that was built over the weekend. This is not a product that you can duplicate over the weekend. This is one of the most highest end products out there I'm telling you, wait till you see it. I'm not saying because it's my product. I'm not saying because we built it. I'm telling you, when you see what the product can do and the solutions that it brings to businesses out there, which we're super excited about, which this presentation's about, the light bulb will go off. The light bulb will go off. But here's the thing. I know that you guys don't know everything about the product. I'm going to do some product training with you so you guys understand what the product is. But I can also tell you, this is not a full product overview. This is literally me talking to you, me touching on some things. We will give you a full product overview so you guys can learn that if this is something that you want to do. We will not have the full product overview here. If this is something you want to do and you sign up as a brand consultant, you pay your $119 and you get into sales training, we will provide all that information to make sure that you guys are fully trained. Training is going to be super important because you're going to need to understand what the product is, how it works, the psychology of it, right? And more importantly than anything, you need to go through the sales training of this. Why sales training? Really simple. Because when you sit down with someone, you talk to someone, you talk to them on the phone, or you meet them face to face, belly to belly, if you're sitting in a dealership, a car dealership, and someone is getting ready, you guys are ready to give you upwards of $3,000, do you think you need to know about the product? Yes, you do, right? And promoting this product isn't about selling the product. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that. Now, you're going to hear me say sell, okay? It's just in my nature. We shouldn't have to sell anything. When you have products like this that actually resolve problems, I'm going to talk about problems, and you have a solution, it's about consultative, it's that a consultative approach. Are you asking questions that you already know the answers to? We're going to talk about that. It'll get really fun in sales training. We have sales training coming up here shortly. But I want you guys to understand what you're actually getting involved in. This is a very powerful product, and we are super, super excited to bring it to the market. Let me also say this. I'm not looking for everybody. Matter of fact, I'm looking for the Navy SEALs out there. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
I really am. Listen, I am really okay with you making a decision right now of signing up for the 119 and getting going. But if it's not something that you want to do, I really think that you can utilize the product. We can always drop you down to a $35 a month if it wasn't something for you, but I'm looking for the best. And the reason I'm looking for the best is I'm looking for right now people that absolutely want to make a difference. And with that, I'm going to show you how to make really crazy upfront money. And not only that, we're also going to talk about exactly how you can make that residual money. Here's our website right here. We can talk about the position all day, but just so you guys are crystal clear, I'm only looking for the best. If you think that you are, I'd love for you to jump on board with us. I would love for you to have a phone call with me. We don't bring anybody on, just so you're clear, just to pay the $119 and just get involved. I want to have a conversation with you. Listen, let me help you save $119. Amen? If this isn't something you want to do, I don't need your $119. I don't even want it. But if it's something you want to actually do, then let's you and I have a conversation. We'll do that later after this because you guys have the ability to fill out a form and then you and I can have a conversation. So guys, let's just jump in. Right here, you guys are going to see the knocard.com website. That's knocard.com. Obviously, I'm on my mobile device right here, so it has like a little burger menu up here. We're going to get into pricing, enterprise, and different industries we're going to talk about. But one thing I want you guys to understand is this entire position is truly about a dedicated vertical that we're going after right now. And that dedicated vertical is very powerful because it is auto dealers. So one of our first verticals, there's actually two main verticals that we play very hard in, and that is going to be in the auto dealers, which is a brand new division, and also the network marketing space. We've always had a love for the network marketers out there. I want you guys to learn a little bit more about it. We're not going to really talk about it in this training right here, or this video, but you have the ability to make an incredible amount of money. That's in a most amazing business, over 1,000 companies, 128 million people, if they're customers or associates tied into those businesses. Massive. Wait till you guys learn about it. We'll do a separate video on it. But can you imagine, Kathy, just think about being tied to a company that brings on 10,000 users, right?
Yeah, the opportunity is just beyond incredible.
To be tied to something like that, because those companies are powerful because they're designed to do what? Tell their people to go out there and share. And every single time that they share, you're actually making more money. It's not even you pushing the wagon. It's corporate, it's leaders. It's almost like you immediately deploy a sales team of hundreds and thousands of people that are selling your product. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And in order for them, the company, to be successful, this is what's crazy, they move our product. So
to be on the tool side is just amazing.
To be on the tool side, because being on the tool side, Kathy, can you sell it to one company 2 companies, 10 companies, or all companies.
All of them.
You have the ability to sell it to all of the companies, and that is going to be super powerful. So we're going to talk about exactly how to touch base with those network marketers, find the leaders in that network marketers, find how to climb the leader on there, and take us all the way to corporate. Listen, I have a gentleman that works with me right now that's already introduced us to 4 in the past 45 days, 4 companies. Matter of fact, we're really excited because we're getting potentially ready to open up Mexico. There's actually a company over there that's got about 65,000 people. And the beautiful thing is No Card is on the cusp of being Spanish. So within the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks maximum, you're going to have a Spanish version app out there. And guess what? Do you know how big the Latino market is? Maybe you're in California, maybe you're in South Florida, maybe you're in Miami. Guess what? You're going to be able to promote this type of product, even on the enterprise level, even to the Latino market. And let me tell you something, don't dismiss it. There's a lot of people that push that market off. That market is massive. I'm super, super excited to get heavily engaged with the Latino market. And let me tell you something, your pipeline and your business will explode when you can provide tools to the Latino market, especially as powerful as this. So check this out. I'm on nocard.com. One of the verticals that we're going to go after, and I'm going to bounce back and forth. I want to show you the actual product itself. Again, this is not full product knowledge. It's not what this is designed to do. I just want to show you the power of it. If I go down here, first of all, I can go to industries. Right when I go to industries, it's nice because it's going to identify the different industries that we're actually in right now. No Card Enterprise dominating one industry at a time. So number one, you got your auto dealers down here, and then you have your network marketing. I want us to put some laser focus. This is still being built out on the network marketing front, but on the auto dealers, we're ready to rock and roll. When you come here, this is a very powerful tool for you folks to stay on because you're going to learn everything. I'm going to show you some incredible sources here that you guys can actually, when you get off the call, jump on this. You will understand this at a higher level. And this is just to give you some reference points here. But the bottom line is right here, we have pricing, features, and videos. This is the vehicle that we're going to use to go out there, the No Card, in order to sell dealerships. It's going to be the No Card. So number one, you can see the No Card right here. This is what we call a smart link. And I'm going to show it to you here. Okay. Let me just pan it as we go. This is your sign-in screen. Let me just sign in here real fast here, and I'll show you how this works. Again, this is all mobile. This is on an iPad and on the Google Play also. And we're going to go ahead and sign in. Probably going to have me do a little captcha, make sure I am who I am. We go here, we do verify, and away we go. So number one, you're looking at a No Card dashboard right here. We'll go through this dashboard in a second, but I want you to understand this is what maybe a salesperson. So just think car dealership. The presentations will be around car dealership because I want you guys to get excited. I'm going to talk to you guys where the money's at, right? And that's what this position is directly out of the gate, okay, is for car dealerships. Right now, out of the gate, it's very powerful. This is what we call a smart link, and a smart link is going to go in every salesperson's hand. So here's a user case scenario. Try pulling up to a Ford Motor. Pull up to a Ford dealership, and what happens? You're automatically introduced to a salesperson. Salesperson, hey, what are you looking for? Blah, blah. And you just say, hey, I'm just kind of looking, just browsing. And what does he do? He flings you a business card. Here's my business card. Okay, hey, thanks a lot. And the guy walks away, right? Let you browse. Okay, you already see a problem? I see a problem because that paper business card didn't offer any information. See, right. That rep doesn't know anything about you.
No.
Now let me ask you something, Kathy. Do you think I pulled on that lot to get a cup of coffee or buy a car?
Buy a car for sure.
That's exactly right. Otherwise, I would have went to Starbucks, right? So I came there to buy a car. Why didn't they get information? Let me tell you something. You guys go out there, do it this weekend. Go out there and drive into 5, 10 dealerships, and every single one of them are going to fling you a business card. And when they do, guess what? There's your golden opportunity. Because anytime someone gives you a business card, the very next question is, hey, that sounds great. Hey, thanks so much. Hey, Frank, who's your business manager, general manager here? Who's your sales manager? Oh, that's Aaron. Awesome. Kathy, is that not an opportunity that you probably need to at least go ahead and in there and introduce yourself? Because we know my business card is probably almost guaranteed lost opportunity. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and it's the only thing they know. There's nothing else available for them until now.
There's nothing available. So what we do is we're going to walk you guys through exactly how to do that in our sales training. But the bottom line is there's your end. Those are missed opportunities. I can turn around, drive out. I go from Ford, I go to Toyota, and I buy a car from Toyota. Guess what? Ford never knew that they just lost opportunity. See, there's a massive amount of opportunity with salespeople that are on the ground taking inbound calls, even people that are walking in the dealership that we're not getting names, phone numbers, used, new, what brand you're looking for. We're not calibrating, regardless if they buy or they don't right now. These are all people somehow, some way were driven into the dealership. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and people pay huge money for leads where the leads are just walking in the door and they're letting them out without collecting any data.
They have no data on them whatsoever. And the sales manager, even if he's at home heading into the office, he has no idea what's even going on at the dealership. How many applications did we send? How many cars do we have? How many test drives do we have? Let me tell you something. No card is tracking it all, and we do it really simplistic. But let's start here. Number one, you guys pay close attention. You guys can watch my little video up here. Managing your sales team in the dark. I want you guys to think about this goes much deeper into multiple verticals. Okay. So obviously, no card, this same technology can be used in anyone. What we've done here is we have a dedicated one for auto dealerships. The reason we do this is anytime that you promote to a specific vertical, you really want to show them move everything out of the way and just talk dealerships. Next thing, we could talk network marketing. Maybe we go after realtors, but when I show you the realtors, you're going to see a dedicated page solely on realtors. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
instead of me just saying, hey, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, people are more narrow-minded. They need to see what you're doing. So check this out. We follow the data, we drive. We have some videos here. These are really super powerful videos for you guys to watch. This is an overview, 5 minutes, 38 seconds, something like that. And it's going to give you a little bit of overview of what the actual product is, like how it works. You can even watch these little shorts, 1, 2, 3. You can watch those. And we even have more videos. Check this out. Before I even show you the next videos, I'm going to go to features here. This is going to be super powerful for you also to completely lock and load on these features. But check out how powerful this is. This is super powerful because this is going to go through all the different features. So remember, we talked about Smart Link. Everything that you're going to learn right here is right here, Kathy. So it's going to literally tell you what this Smart Link is for, which I'll explain more. Here's your no card pipeline, folks. We even have a dedicated pipeline for these people. Okay, dedicated pipeline that literally tracks every single movement. So as I share something with Kathy, guess what? She can actually see it also. So Kathy's clicking, I see it, and then on top of that, my manager sees it. The general manager can actually see what's going on, right? We can even send media files. So this would be a dedicated one. We're updating that on the auto dealership. Every prospect is stored and organized in a digital sales pipeline, right? Wait till you see what we're doing on the sales pipeline and the media files. Maybe you guys are selling a car. Maybe you guys have customer appreciation day. Maybe you're trying to promote 1.99 financing. Whatever the case may be, you're going to be able to click on any of these and you're going to be able to share this content very quickly with your prospects. The other nice thing that we've been able to integrate, one of the only APIs that actually no card has, is Google reviews. Guys, this thing works awesome and is flawless. Wait till I show you the actual no card. This thing works flawless. We have actually taken the Google APIs and plugged it directly in. Right there, someone can leave a Google review. And what's powerful, I'm going to show you that it will actually land on your no card. You don't have to go over to googlereviews.com in order to see it. We've actually integrated it directly here. Why is this so big? Because businesses want reviews. This is why people do business today. Look at Amazon, look at eBay, all these different places. It's always about the reviews. It's about the reviews. And now no card has it right here. Owner's dashboard, guys, this is super important. This is for the owner. Not only is the rep going to be able to see everything, we're going to display all this information. So just imagine if you ran a sales force of 15 people out on the ground, sharing it to 10 people a day. It's 150 a day, 150 a day, 750 a week. And can you imagine 3,500 a month leads that are coming in? Leads that are coming in. We'll talk about how obnoxious our introductory pricing is, but this is absolutely incredible. And here's what I love. Process of duplication. When you have reps out there, it's really powerful because you have the ability to create the no card. Now, you as a brand consultant, this is really where you're going to play a major role in the setup, helping the dealership set this thing up. The whole thing is process of duplication. Because when they bring on reps, let's just say there's 25 seats, 25 licenses. When you set it up, everyone has the same exact one. But here's the beautiful thing. Everyone has the same no card. Within literally 5 minutes, this person's ready to start sharing. This person immediately, brand new rep, can get out on the floor. How awesome is that? The nice thing about it also is all of this data is coming in real time. So we give the owner, this is powerful. Again, we'll talk more about this in sales training. You don't have to take notes right now. Is the sales training. And the sales training is very powerful because it's going to show you where the benefits are for the people. And that's what I want everyone to understand is sales isn't for you to make a quick dollar. Listen, the best thing, the best presentation is for that person who you're selling it to go, wow, I need this. See, you're not selling anything. all you're doing is providing services that they need. There's a problem with the guy that gave you a business card. We know that's lost opportunity. We're going to provide the solution. And just think about it, Kathy. I'm going to come up for breath here. But do you think even if 60% of the people gave, because let's just be honest, not every single person's going to give us their first name and phone number potentially, right? But what if you could get 60, 70%? What if I can give them some enticement? Hey, listen, I just want to just shoot this off to you. We got a $500 discount going on literally today. Do you mind if I send this off to you?
It's lights out. It's a game changer.
Like, oh, okay, 500. Like you don't have to. I'm just saying we got $500 that they're giving off today. So this is real money that we can make off. What's your name, Kathy? Jodry, phone number, send. All right, perfect.
Yep.
And the beautiful thing is all of this data is coming into a manager, into a business manager, and they can see in real time what's happening. Guys, the owner's dashboard is game changing, not just for the salesperson, because you guys, the salespeople are going to be able to close more money, track more deals. On top of that, the owner is going to be able to see everything. Now, I just want to say something before I move on. Please understand that we need to stay in our own lane. Okay. You are going to see that we are going to calibrate leads. You are going to see that we can help add information into, for example, a pipeline. Kathy looked at this, she liked this, all the way down to Kathy is browsing a car, Kathy is on a test drive, Kathy submitted an application, and check mark, Kathy bought a car. And what'd she buy? She bought a new Trailblazer. She leased it, and here's her information. And the beautiful thing is you're going to see how this thing is going to evolve. We're taking all this information, and it's also going to link no card with that customer's buying habit. So let me give you an example. So let's just say Rob is a sales rep and I sold Kathy and I sold 10 other people. The nice thing is we can show that the no card lead came in on the ground. I met you out in the parking lot. And then the manager can actually see the progression of she was browsing. He took her on a test drive on this date. She submitted an application. That's interesting. So she took a test drive in the morning and she submitted an application at 3:00. Wow, that was fast. And I have a sold car at 8:30 at night. 1, 2, 3, 4 sold. See that? Got to understand that that's all really important data that comes into the sales teams, right?
Yes.
But what I love about it is value. Let's move on. But I'm telling you, wait till you guys see this. Next thing you know, we have lead capture forms. Again, we offer many different things in order to capture the data. But again, please understand that we stay in our own lane. Okay. We are not a CRM. That's a customer relations manager. That's something that takes the whole process through. Whereas you do this, we're going to track the steps. Just because if Kathy jumps on a test drive, I can hit the little smiley face. I can go to my pipeline. I can immediately update it. I mean, that's going to be easy. Okay. I can go right into my little pipeline. I can update all this stuff. But the nice thing about it is a lot of these guys already have their own dedicated verticals, okay? Like their own CRMs that track that. They do really in-depth analytics on their cars, what vehicles are selling. Folks, we want to stay out of that arena. Does that make sense? We want to stay out of that arena. And the main reason that we do is our job is to deliver the services. Our job is to deliver the follow-up. Our job is to deliver the lead. Our job is to get the lead, measure the lead, and let the manager export all that data. Can you imagine, Kathy? 4,000 leads, let's just say 3,000 leads that came in, real people in the last 30 days that dealership now can export that has first name, last name, email. The beautiful thing is the tracking. They can even see the cars that we even sold. So they're not hitting that list on that. They can filter that list out. They can filter the list and say, hey, listen, I want all the people this past week in the past 3 days that took a test drive. You think that report's pretty important, Kathy? Someone that just took a test drive 3 days ago, right?
Yeah.
I want all the test drives in the past 3 days. Let me ask you.
Have their information.
Have their information and they took a test drive, right? Mm-hmm. But what it shows is there's not a credit application. They took a test drive, but it's not a credit application. You think that's powerful information?
Yes.
Do you think the dealership right now is tracking Kathy taking a test drive? No, they don't have that data. The only thing they have is they have your driver's license for purposes, but what are they doing with those test drives? So the bottom line is this is all information that we're going to calibrate directly in here. It's going to be one button. Instead of saying interest level here, it's going to have the 4 different levels from browse, boom, boom, boom. And you'll be able to see it right there and you'll just be able to choose. Boom. That was easy. All done. It's already saved.
And I just want to add, Rob, too, that you do have on the website, when I saw the stats on the actions that people take based on when they were followed up with, it's mind blowing.
It is totally mind blowing. And those stats are on there. And you guys got to pay attention. Those aren't like what I think, those are real stats. So you got owner's dashboard, you got lead capture pages. You also have group messaging. I'm really excited about the group messaging. The group messaging is instant, folks. It really is instant messaging. So as a salesperson is out there in the field and they want to connect to their sales staff out there, they can very easily just click on group messaging, and group messaging will immediately connect them directly into a message. So if I say, hey guys, we have 12 more cars to sell, I can hit group message. It'll hit my entire sales staff immediately that we got 12 more cars to do. So here's your group message. You can see a little Giphy kind of work here. Hey, we're doing this and this, and then send. Okay, so group messaging is going to be very powerful. Business card scanner. I love this. Our business card scanner takes something that's useless to useful. Wait till you see exactly how that thing works. We're able to scan it. We're able to store it. We're able to use it as a new contact. We're able to follow up. We're able to actually see what that person is actually doing. Absolutely incredible. Smart forms right here. This is even more groundbreaking because now when I share something with you, I can actually attach a form to this thing. And when I attach a little form, see this little form that's going to pop up right here? I can attach a form. Kathy watches something, and instead of me wondering if she likes it, No Card says she does like it. Matter of fact, it'll actually tag right in your pipeline that says, hey, Kathy actually likes the product. Actually, Kathy wants the product, right? Yes. QR code integration is absolutely incredible because if anyone scans it, we don't just take them to a website, it actually takes them to a lead capture form so we can captivate the information. That's super important because once we captivate the information, guess what we do with it? We store it in the pipeline, we actually track the customer, and it actually turns into sales. That's something that works that other QRs don't. Goal setting, guys, this is super important for sales people out there. Let's go ahead and set a goal. Guys, our goal is today, our goal is for everyone to sell or get 7 applications out today. You know why they do that? Because if I can get 7 applications out, I know that there's a return on that. I know our numbers. Now, for you folks that are on here, and I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I get excited and there's a lot to cover. And it's really simple when you guys understand it because I'm more on the sales front, not so much on the raw just product. I'm more excited about taking this amazing product and showing you guys how to actually implement. But check this out. So on nocard.com, even right now, folks, you guys have the ability to go ahead and click on any of these. You see every single one has this. Watch this. This right here is very powerful because we actually have a hub. And this hub has all these videos. Just to let you guys know, I did them all through AI. Okay. I have a lot of content, so I blasted off with all AI. But the powerful thing is quick setup. So as a dealership, right, because we're on the dealership, you're going to see the quick setup. We're going to talk about how the smart links work for the people, an owner's dash, all the way down to pricing. And check this out. Every single one of those things that I gave you, smart links, reporting, pipeline, owner's dash, every single one of them, you can learn and you can listen to it over and over. This is super important. Some of these things are like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and it's just me talking about not just how a QR code works, not how lead capture, not how messaging works, but how it works for that vertical. And I think that's super important because it's very industry specific to that vertical. And that's going to give you guys a massive amount of information. So guys, right here, I'm going to jump into pricing. No Card Enterprise actually has 2 different pricing levels. We have a core at $1,000. You can see at $999. We also have growth at $1,499. This is going to give all of the features. The only difference is that you're seeing here is our $1,000 program is up to 25 seats, up to 25 licenses, and our $1,500 is 25 licenses to 50. The nice thing about both of these programs is what you're seeing right here, the $1,000 and the $1,500 program right now is very powerful because it has a discount. And folks, let me just be clear about this. This is early bird pricing right now. We are hitting the market. We're offering this. These prices will not stay the same. These are all based under a 6-month agreement, okay? A 6-month agreement. If someone doesn't want to do agreement, we will add $200 to our core product, which will take it to $1,200, and we will add $300, which will take it to $1,800 for the growth product. So just so you guys understand the difference there, it will jump both of those products up. If they do month to month, they totally can, Or if they want to lock in, they definitely want to do a 6-month agreement. Now, as a brand consultant, here's what's powerful. You have the ability to basically double what you're charging as a setup fee. You have to remember that you are a independent agent of NoCard. You're trained. We're going to talk about that. Matter of fact, in our videos, you guys can actually watch the video on the position, right? So I talk more in depth about your position and what your role is. It's one of our last videos in the video set. It says, what is a brand consultant? Watch that, because I completely go over it and go through the support that NoCard offers. And it's that white glove approach, which is you as a brand consultant, super powerful. But I do want to let you know, these prices will not stick around forever. This is introductory pricing, but please understand that that's how the actual pricing works. But your money, because you're a brand consultant, if someone comes in at $1,000, you have the ability to charge a setup fee of $1,000 also, which I completely explained to them that you're an independent rep and that your job is to set everything up and manage the account. If you charge $1,500, okay, and a lot of those people are going to be at $1,500, you have the ability to charge $1,500 setup fee. So basically what happens is when you leave the dealership, they're going to pay NoCard $1,500 because we have to activate the product. You're going to go back home. You're going to gather up all the information. Then you're going to go back home and you're going to set up their NoCard. The whole back end, all of their employees, everything. We'll go through the setup, very easy. And then within a few days, you guys can go back to the dealership and deliver it. And when you guys deliver the product, it's going to be the sales training, the videos, all that kind of stuff, very easy stuff, fun stuff, because the dealership is fired up and ready to go. They have 38 people that are ready to start sharing the NoCard. And what's nice for you is that you will also walk out with $1,500 yourself, because then the dealership will actually pay you in your merchant account, which we'll talk about. They'll pay you $1,500 and you make that immediately hits your merchant account. So there's two transactions. Number one, on the initial, right? They pay NoCard so we can activate the account. And when you deliver, they actually pay you. Now, here's what's awesome. The $1,500 that they pay you, 100% goes to you. So that runs through your merchant account. That's your setup fee. The only guideline that we give you is that you cannot exceed $1,500. Okay. You cannot exceed $1,000. Now, you may look at an account and maybe they only have $2,500 and you want to charge a $1,000 setup fee on the $1,500. You can definitely do that. Okay. So it's up to that amount. Let's jump into the actual NoCard, because I just want to kind of round out here. Number one, you're looking at the NoCard. Here's the goals at the top right here. If I can move my little mouse around. We got goals up here. You can also see your daily goals. If I went up here and I can actually hit view progress, I can see all my goals. Am I hitting my goals? That's going to be super powerful. We also have all of our media, which we'll get into. You also have all of your reports right here. So reports, you guys can check out all the reports on a high level of what this rep is actually doing. I'm going to go back home for a second and I'll come back in that slide out. You also have share history. So if I'm sharing stuff right here, I can go in here. I can see all of my shares, everything that I've done. And sharing is going to come down from your finance applications that you're sharing, NoCards that you're sharing, media files that you're sharing. It's all in the share history and it's all tracked. Prospect activity is super powerful. You can see that there's a number 14. I don't know if I flew by that. See the number 14? That shows you that there's actually customers engaging. And when you click on here, you can see a little red dot. Now watch this. Here's Rob Pickering. 6 days feedback. There was even a feedback form. I can go into view activity. The cool thing is now I can see exactly what Rob is doing. So he's looked at media files. He's watched a video. He has even filled out a form. Would you like to schedule a call? And what did Rob say? You guys can't really read that, but he even said yes. So it has the question, it has the answer. You think this is a guy that we probably need to reach out to? Yeah. He's shown a lot of engagement and he says he wants to schedule a call. I can go right up here and I can even hit an automated follow-up and I can just say, hey, Rob, you have a few moments to chat. Once I click on, do you have a few moments to chat? I hit next and the text message is automatically going to launch. There you go. Boom, right there, right? And it's super powerful. Text message is gone. There you go. Now, the awesome thing about that is everything is also being tracked. So I sent an automated follow-up. I could actually go right into Rob. I could actually go into view notes and there you guys go right there. It even tracked my note on there. And we're going to track the progress of sales and things like that. But guys, the NoCard pipeline is super, super powerful, tracks everything, tracks all the engagement, very powerful. The other thing I want to just kind of show you is our group messaging. If I go up here to messaging, you guys can see all of these. We even can store favorite people up here. I can click on Kathy and I can start engaging with her right away. I can even send a photo, a video. I can do all that. And if I'm a salesperson, I can even go up into my group messaging. If I go up into group messaging, it'll say my team up here and I can click directly on that, which is super powerful, and see all the messages from my manager. Now, as a team on Enterprise, in a very short period of time, you'll also be able to engage on that. What does that mean? It means that because you're an employee of that dealership, you guys can all engage. That's a function that's traditionally shut off on our main platform. But on No Card Enterprise, you'll be able to comment back and forth. Now, the other nice thing about it is this fun smiley phase. This is where all the action is. If I want to share a No Card, I can just go click here. My contacts are already loaded, so share is very powerful. Even on Enterprise right now, we even have a referral. We'll talk a little bit more about that, exactly how to use that on the Enterprise level. I can share media. And check this out. Even after someone has a great experience, I can go in here and I can say, here, I want to request a review. So I can literally send it right to a customer and request a review if they really loved everything I'm doing. And the powerful thing, this is one of the main buttons that they're going to use, is the new prospect. I can literally fill out all this information, just so you guys understand. It's going to be very auto specific here shortly. First name, last name, email. It'll even say, hey, what kind of car are you looking for? New or used? What kind of brand you looking for? So it's going to give some powerful information. So once we hit add here, that all goes into a database that's going to be very powerful for auto dealership. So guys, the sharing is very quick, very easy in order to actually share. You also have a slide out menu here. It's got a couple extra options here. Someone flings you a business card, no big deal. We'll go ahead and hit continue, and I can actually scan that business card, pull all that information in, which I love. We also have, so you have your contacts, you have media. Media is super powerful. This is where we're going to load everything. So let's just say if there was a product video, they can put it here. And please understand, I'm showing you on a demo basis because I can't show you a live one with the dealerships. We have a demo for the dealership, but I just want to show you guys so you guys can see the reporting. Obviously, all this content would be 100% for the dealership, right? So just kind of hang tight. I want to show you one last thing before I get you guys off this call. And then you guys also have slide out. So we have how-to videos for folks that want to learn more about the product or they don't know how to use something. Very easy. Kathy's done some amazing videos here. All you do is click on them. They'll walk you through the functionality of it. No issues there. We also have a marketing section. So you can click on marketing. We even have that QR form right there. Someone scans that. You could do it with a form, without, right? So if I did with a form, we even have clickable QRs. I can go ahead and click right here. It's going to go open up a browser. You'll actually see the form launch right here. And this is very powerful because I can put first name, last name, phone number, email. I could hit submit, and guess what happens? That lands in my pipeline. And as someone actually starts clicking around, that's what they also see. Okay. Now, the other thing I just want to just really brief on is just so you guys understand what this is. When we share something, this is super important to get. When we share something, we actually share it from the mobile app, and we also drop a URL. Folks, we're actually online right here, just so you guys understand, nocard.app/a username. This is online. So let me just do this really fast. This is going to screw Kathy up. But if I do this, we also have it there. And we also have it here. Kathy, if it doesn't work, no big deal. But that's the way that you also see it. You know, this is a fully responsive site. Now, the nice thing about it, I can bring this up on a 25-inch monitor, a 50-inch monitor, or my tablet right here, and everything looks perfect. You also have Google reviews right here. Someone can go ahead and click on Google reviews. If I want to call you, I can call you. If I need more contact information, it's right here. I have a banner. People can get a no card. I have all of my media right here. If someone wants to scroll all my media, they can. They can even go into all these different, what's this marketing thing? What's this? What are these promotional videos? What's this? What's features? What's all of them? I want to see all of them. So now I can see everything that he has in here. So it's very intuitive. And the bottom line is you know what's really powerful about it? What's powerful about it is at the end of the day, you really don't need a website. Matter of fact, we're going to go out after people that have websites. You can click on this little guy right here. This is settings. We have a lot of fun stuff in here. But the other cool thing about it is you can go out there and just tackle websites. There, you got a website. How much you paying? How about having an interactive website? How about something that actually tracks? We even have our own No Card Social. That's really powerful. No kids, no chaos, no politics. We'll talk about that. And here's what's really cool. You see these testimonials right here? This is your Google testimonials right there. So the minute they leave a testimonial, it all lands right there. Guys, I could talk all day about this absolute, incredible, amazing platform. I don't want this video to just drag, and hopefully you guys are getting a lot of value out of this. And more importantly, hopefully you guys are getting crazy excited about such an amazing opportunity, huge opportunity. And just imagine, we're going to do a little bit in our next video that talks a little bit more about the money, because you have to remember, do you think that was easy? Kathy, realistically, do you think that would be probably pretty easy to sell a dealership?
Oh, yeah, because there's nothing out there that compares to this at all. They need this.
They need this in a huge way. And again, what I love is that there's no fluff here. This is a product that leads directly to the money. And that's what the dealerships are looking for. They don't care about paying $1,500, guys, at all. $1,500 turns around and makes them $35,000. You think they're going to keep using it next month?
They
Right?
spend stupid money on those coupon packs that bring in nothing.
That's exactly right. Some of these guys have these little mailers and stuff like that, $700-800, and gets them one car, one lead, right? But they do it for the exposure. But in reality, they do it month after month, and at the end of the day, it still doesn't drive anything, guys. This is an incredible lead generator for all of the dealerships. And let me tell you something, there are tens of thousands of these, just so you guys know. There are tens of thousands. So don't worry if one dealer doesn't give you the time or you can't get a meeting with the business manager, move on to the next one. What I love about the dealers is they're all traditionally lined up on what we call the auto mile.
Right.
Every single city has an auto mile. Just go ahead and find it, right? Go ahead and go from dealership to dealership. And the easiest, fastest way to do it is just pull in the lot, let a salesperson come in and fling you a business card. And from there, you're ready to rock and roll. Guys, that's the brief overview of the enterprise and some mingling of the product. Again, this is not product training. We have product training separate, but we want to get you guys excited, give you guys a flavor of what this whole thing is about, let you guys know the excitement that's behind it, and more importantly, let you guys truly know that this is the real deal. You guys are selling and promoting a product and a solution. So guys, with saying that, thank you so much for spending the time. We'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to talk a little bit more about, like we said, about the compensation. And we hope that you guys see value. Again, we're not here to push, pull, or drag anyone. Please, no disrespect. We are looking for those top Navy SEALs. We are looking for the people that are really to really make this happen. We believe that this is a $10, $15, $20, $30,000 easy a month opportunity in a very short period of time, residual, and you're building something that lasts. Let me tell you something. Kathy, do you think that those dealerships that are making $20,000, $30,000, you think they're going to cancel anytime soon?
Never.
And that's the biggest deal right there, is the retention. How many products have you sold that have deadbeat retention?
Most of them.
Within 30 days, they've already canceled. They've already canceled. They've already canceled. They've already canceled. You know why? I'll tell you why. It's because there's no value to the customer. That means that structure that product for them to make money, not the customer. No card isn't structured that way. We've spent blood, sweat, tears, and prayer, amen, to make sure that we, and hear me loud and clear, that we hear the spirit and we do the right thing every single moment of the day. And we Kathy, do we not put an honest day's wage in? Do we not work our platform every single day?
Always.
And we do it because we believe if we take care of our customers, we'll take care of our business. Yeah. And I say the same thing for you. My heart is for you. I want you to make money. There's nothing more exciting to see that you make a check for 14, 16, 18,000. But guess what? You did it with a real product, a real business, and you're changing lives. You're literally showing businesses how to increase. That's where the kicker is. Stop selling products that just make you money and leave dead bodies behind. That is not what we are doing here. If you are an online marketer, an internet marketer, and you think that you're going to take this product and just blast it online, you are on the wrong call. We are not allowing this just to be blasted over online. We are building a real product on the ground from city to city. And let me also tell you, if you are a leader and if you are a Navy SEAL, like I'm telling you, you know what? You know what the opportunity is for you? We're growing and we're growing fast. You show me what you can do, I'll put you in a regional position. I'll put you in a district manager position. I'll put you in charge of different verticals and different sales teams. That's what we offer here. That's what we want. We don't want you to stay where you're at. You want to grow? Let's grow. You want to make more? Let's make more. You want to tackle an entire vertical? Let's do it. Because that's who I'm looking for, but I'm only looking for the best. You think that you're going to sign up at this thing and sit on the couch and do nothing, you're going to lose $119 a month and you might as well save it right now. Amen? And I don't mean to be rough. I'm just telling you point blank. I'm looking for winners. I'm looking for people that want to win and actually change lives. I want you to bring a lot of money in for your family. How about your spouse seeing that you just brought in $14,000, $18,000? In the first 60 days, you just bring in $9,000 because that's what this product can do. And you know what's crazy about that? You're going to see in our compensation video. What if it only took you to close 4, 5, 6 sales and you start bringing in that? And more importantly, not only did you bring up the upfront money that obviously your family loves, but on top of that, you walked away and you go, wait a second. I just secured $1,400 residual, $1,600 residual. Before I even start next month, I have $1,600 that's coming in now.
Yeah, the exponential growth is crazy.
That's what this whole business is all about. And I'm telling you point blank, I'm looking for the winners. I'm looking for the leaders. And I hope that's you. So guys, thank you so much. Kathy, thanks so much for spending the time. And we will hope to see you on the other side after you guys get through all these videos. There's going to be a form there and information. I'd love to have a conversation with you, but I'm only looking for the serious, and I'm only looking for the people that don't want to ring that Navy bell, that Navy bell. That's what I'm looking for. Amen. So you guys have a blessed day. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Rob.